Welcome to this week's episode of Sports Zone. I'm Matt Small. This week we'll take a look at This is Sports Zone on NorthJerseySports.com. Monday night's winners bracket championship game pitted Sean McGrath on the mound for Lyndhurst versus Bergenfield. Lyndhurst's pitching and defense was working well early. Here, a scary moment in the second. Ball hits off second baseman Pasaracino's face. He's able to shake it off and stay in the game. In the third inning, runner on second base, McGrath picks him off, throws runner out third. Bubba Jasinski's taken out, but he would get up and be fine. Sean McGrath pitched very well. He only allowed one unearned run, but Bergenfield was up 1-0. Here's Lyndhurst's offense beginning to come alive. Jack Montanelli singles in the right field, makes it first and second. Shortstop Anthony Dorio sends the ball in the center field. That'll score Justin Kapp from second base. Next up, Dennis Ackerman, and he hits a line drive also in the outfield of center field. Montanelli will score from second base. Bergenfield did have two bright spots. Here, a web gem by the right fielder, making the dive in foul territory. And then Ryan Kizek up, and he shoots a line drive in the left center field gap, and the center fielder makes a diving catch. Kizek would get the last laugh here, getting the RBI single. Lyndhurst goes on to win 9-1.
First off, I just tried to hit my spots. You know, I have a good defense, so I just try to conserve pitches, get ground outs, little pop-ups, just try my best to keep the ball on the ground.
District 1 championship game, Glenn Fuller is on the mound for Lyndhurst against Livingston. Here John Bovian hits a RBI double. Livingston's up early 1-0. Let's take a quick blast from the past. John Robian on the Livingston American League Little League All-Star team facing Rutherford National in the 2005 section.
Ball hit to McCallum at third base. Throws over first. And it takes Skashby off the bag. Robian is the away. And the ball's hit into
Roby and Livingston fell up just short. Let's see if they could change the tie. Next batter. Ball sent out of the outfield. Bovian send from second base and he'll score. Livingston up to early 2-0. But Lyndhurst would come back. Here, Walker Jack Montanelli would score the run on the bases loaded. Lyndhurst add one more run, make it 2-2. Bovian up again. He sends the ball in the center field. Runner from third base tags, and he gets around the tag of Ackerman, the catcher. Two batters later, another ball hit in the outfield. That'll score another run for Livingston. Livingston takes the lead 5-2. But Lyndhurst would come back. Anthony Racine batting in the 7th inning. Bases were loaded. Dennis Ackerman scores. So will Pat Rittmeyer. Next batter, Pat Saracino sends the ball deep in the right field all the way to the fence. That'll score Ryan Kizek and Anthony Frasina. Lyndhurst takes the lead 6-5. Saracino's up with a stand-up triple. Bubba Jasinski would add the single here, scoring Saracino from third. Sean McGrath would come in for the final two innings, and Livingston had no answer. Lyndhurst added another 2 runs to be up 8-5. Here, 9th inning. Strike 3 called. McGrath strikes outside. And Lyndhurst wins 8-5, winning the District 1 championship. They'll play in states down in Ewing starting this weekend.
Lyndhurst will play the winner of the West Deptford District at Mooney Park in Ewing Township. The time is to be determined.
It felt great, especially, well, we were kind of struggling hitting-wise during the game, so it really felt good that inning when we exploded with 2 outs. And I hadn't really been hitting much lately, so it felt really good for myself to bust out of that slump like that and put our team ahead.
Well, I think when I came in and I shut him down the first inning I pitched, I thought that sparked the team, and I just, again, I didn't have all my arm strength because of the short rest, but I just hit my spots and got ground out to have a great defense behind me. So I just rely on them. I trust them.
Game of the week, American Legion District 3 Championship between Flemington and Cresskill. Steve Salangino was on the mound for Flemington, and he was very good early. But in the 5th inning, we're up 1-0. Creskill's Anthony Corso hits a home run over left field. That would tie the game at 1. Score would remain tied as Salango induced the ground to third base to get out of the inning. Seventh inning with 2 on. Salango was able to get 1 strikeout to get 2 outs. And strike 3, that's 3 outs. Salango works out another jam. Head into the top of the 8th inning. Runner around first and second. That ball will get into the outfield. Flemington go up 2-1 now. Cresskill showing some life here. Bottom of the 8th inning. Brian Henderson sends the ball into right field. That'll move the runner from first to third. Now, Henderson steals second, making it second and third. Instead of intentionally walking the 4-hitter, Anthony Corso hits a grounder to shortstop, and that hops over the shortstop's head. That'll score a run. Game's now tied at 2. And a sac fly hit in the right field. Henderson would be going home from third. Throws a little offline, and Henderson slides in safe. Creskill's up 3-2. They would add another one on the next hit, going up 4-2, heading into the top of the 9th. After a leadoff walk to the 9 here, Nick Laroclente, Tenafly graduate, comes in, but he also walks the first batter. Then half the lights went out. Play would be delayed. And then all the lights went out. After about a 20-minute delay, started up again. LaConte got the first strikeout, and then he hit the pitcher, Salanglio. With the bases loaded, Tom O'Donnell delivers with a double down the left field line. That'll score 2 runs, tying the score at 4. Now to the bottom of the 9th. Cresskill gets things going as Brandon Kelly hits the ball to center field, leading off the inning. Then a grounder to second base. That's botched by the second baseman. Now the bases are loaded for Henderson again. And he grounds the ball back to the pitcher, throws on the home for 1 out. Then it hits off of Henderson's head and trickles down the right field, right by us. That'll score the winning run. Let's take a look at that again. You slow it down. You can see Henderson is in fair territory blocking the throw. But the umpires did not call interference, and the run scores. Cresskill wins 5-4 over Flemington and heads to the state tournament. That's it for this week's episode of Sports Zone. For Corey Doviak and Rich Barton, I'm Matt Small. This has been a presentation of NorthJerseySports.com.